Boom, boom. Be like, bitch, yeah, you like can't take what I make or I do claim. Say my name, yes.
Welcome back, Royal Nation, to another installment of Royal View, where we get a better insight of these king and queens behind the scene. I'm your host, Cheno Royal, baby. I'm here with, what's your name, sir?
Guys, Zensai.
Mr. Guy, how you doing, man?
I'm doing swell,
Oh,
my
man,
dog.
he
I'm
leaving me
doing
hanging,
swell.
bro. Man, no, I'm going to go
I'm
cry in the
doing
car.
swell. I'm doing swell, my dog. I will never leave you hanging.
Damn, bro. How you doing today, man? You all right?
I'm smooth.
Yeah.
It's been a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened? Anything cool happened today?
I drove to Fairmont, Indiana, and
Fairmont?
yep, shot a commercial
Ooh,
for some obscure company.
really?
Yeah.
Man, is that like a normal day for you, or is like
Um,
how does it work?
Yeah, I'll say like it's a normal week or month or something like that. It's just I work in the media industry.
Okay.
Um, just doing all this type of stuff we're doing right now. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Music, video, photography, all that type of stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, hey man, before we get into it, I wanted to just thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate you for sliding on now, showing love.
Yeah.
You know, you're always family over here.
Right
Just
on.
want
Right
to
on.
say that.
I want to say I appreciate you having me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Anytime.
for sure.
And
Yeah.
I rented out this whole place for you.
Right on. Right on.
You know, it
My
was
dog is doing it big. Let me tell you.
yeah, top dollar, bro.
Top dollar. He's definitely doing it big.
But hey, let's go ahead and for the fans at home, elaborate on who Mr. Guy actually is, man.
I would say I'm just a creative.
Okay.
I've tried to like simplify things as of recently, and like I just consider myself a person that enjoys creation and like anything that has to do with art, or moving something forward in a positive way, or maybe not even in a positive way, but just in a way that it will give you um, an alternative outlook. If that makes
Okay.
sense, you know what I mean?
When did you kind of start to tap in a little bit more with that? And like, is there anything that you tapped in a little bit more, like let's say like music or
Mhm.
like drawing or like videography? Like, is there anything particular that you started out on?
Yeah. So like in like creative endeavors, I would say like my first I would say my very first medium would probably be fashion, and that's
Okay.
like just like being in school, and like that's like really your first like representation of art,
Right.
without you really knowing what is going on. You kind of getting up and just being yourself.
Yeah.
Everybody has their specific look. And it's crazy because there's literally millions, billions of people, and everybody has their like kind of specific
It is
look.
kind of
You
crazy,
know what
like
I
the
mean?
combinations people be coming
Yeah,
up
man,
with.
it's wild. It's wild. So I'll say that's like where it kind of started, and then like when I kind of like started taking things a bit more seriously, I was like kind of rapping with some friends, and then there were so many of us, and I was like, somebody has to get like a camera or something like that. So I picked up a camera and like kind of started messing around with that stuff.
That's what's up.
Um, and that's kind of like why I work in the industry now today with like cameras and all that type of stuff. Um, but at some point down the line, I ended up picking up a guitar, something that I always really wanted to do, and it just like took me to great places. You know what I mean?
Has there been people along the way that have like influenced, like how you've kind of just basically impacted your craft in a
Yeah.
way?
Um, I mean, like you, I, I always try not to say Jimi Hendrix, but I'm just gonna say Jimi
I got
Hendrix.
very big Jimi
like,
Hendrix vibes.
yeah, like I try not to say it because I really don't. I don't want to be like Jimi Hendrix. I really appreciate that person's
Okay.
music. You know what I mean? I'm not.
Yeah.
That's not something that I want to be, and I don't think that I like. I don't think that I am that. Um, but Jimi Hendrix is definitely. I think would be more of the aura of just somebody, just a person of color doing something that not many people of color are doing in that way. Um, and that's something that was cool to me, something that he liked, something that he enjoyed, just like in his soul, and I like resonated with that.
Okay.
um, just like growing up, my grandfather listened to rock and roll albums, like punk albums and things like that. So like I kind of grew up on that before I even knew who like Jimi Hendrix was or anything of that nature.
What's some of the music you were listening to?
Like Funkadelic for sure, Pink Floyd, Steely Dan. Um, I mean, War.
Okay.
Goes on and on. Like
Okay.
I'm from the Chicago area, so my grandfather was actually a photographer, and he would go to the concerts at Soldier Field, like some of the big concerts like Pink Floyd or War, Funkadelic and things like that. And like there's books of like pictures of these bands, and
Okay.
like yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's
Man.
dope.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So like I just kind of grew up with that type of like kind of like rock and roll style. Guitars, loud music, like literally loud. My grandfather has a sound wall, like it's probably a little bit wider than this wall, and like probably like this tall of like speakers, record player, all type of just.
That's crazy.
It's awesome, man. It's just a really cool thing.
Now, like, were there any times that you got to interact with anything that your grandfather would he possibly have like anybody that would come over, or like would you be able to get backstage sometimes?
Nah. It wasn't. My grandfather was very much. That was like he didn't bring that back home. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It was like he was a very kind of a wild dude, not in a bad way, I would say, but like he was just,
Wouldn't want to project that lifestyle, like
yeah. And I think that was, he did like it was him still at home, but like I don't think I can't imagine the things he did because he kind of grew up in the '70s.
Okay.
Right around when that kind of music was like really roaring. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, moving into the music side, like, do you balance both that with the videography? Because I've seen sometimes like you perform.
Yeah.
Is it more videography or is it more music or is it both? Like, how does it work?
No, when I perform, it's just me and the guitar and a guitar pedal. Like, if somebody has like some like type of like art or anything like that, just like at this point in like my performances, that's where I'm at. The goal is to like make it a full encompassing thing to where like I have maybe projections, smells even, or, kind of really a full encompassing a situation, choreography, things almost like a play, in some sorts. Again, I'm all about like creation, but I think music is definitely the center of everything. So I plan to like, I just moved back to Fort Wayne and plan to like, start to try to like get some guys together that wanna, guys, gals, whoever, that want to play music together, live instruments and things of that nature. So yeah.
Okay. Now, you just recently moved back?
Yep.
Where were you?
Just on the road, a Rolling Stone, my dog.
Okay. Just wherever the wind took you?
Wherever the wind was taking me, man.
Okay.
Like,
What's give me one crazy experience that you had like on the road?
So this was maybe just a few months ago.
Okay.
I'm doing like an event in Cincinnati, and like I pull up and I'm like late. I'm late, you know what I'm saying? So I see all the cars parked like on this gravel like side street that is like on the street, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm gonna be a part of the event, so like I'm like, yeah, I'll pull up here. I'm a part of the event, so I come out super late, and like my car's not there, right? So I'm like, dude, where's my car? You know,
You had one of those moments.
Like, dude, where's my car? I'm in Cincinnati.
Dude.
I literally just pulled up. I've only been here for a couple hours. Like, where's my car, man? You know?
Oh my god.
So I call the police and say, hey, is there a car been towed? You know, wherever. Yeah, it's been towed here. So I call the tow place. My phone is on 1%. I have to call the Uber.
Oh
Like
my god,
my phone dies.
I'll be
The Uber
panicking, bro.
comes, and then I get there, and then my phone's dead. So like I pull up to this place, and like I have to bang on the window because it's like actually the back of the place, and I don't know where I'm at.
Yeah,
The dude comes around, and he's like, "Oh, it's only cash." And I'm like, damn, bro, I only have a card. Like,
damn.
you know what I mean? So, well, I'll take you to the gas station. And, like, mind you, this dude was like kind of shoddy looking dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I get in his truck. Like, oh, like, have you ever seen like Toy Story and like the truck that has like the pizza in it?
Oh
And
my
like,
god.
this is
Yeah.
what this truck looked like.
Oh my
So
god.
I'm in this truck. We pull up to the gas station. I get the bread out. While I'm at the gas station, kid you not, this chick fully like takes her clothes off, butt naked. She must have been tripping on something, like, and it's like, I'm not leaving until something. She's just naked in front of the gas station. I'm like, yo, where am I
This was
at?
in Cincinnati.
Cincinnati,
Oh
some
my
like
lord.
I don't know. Cincinnati's a great place, but
It is,
I don't know
I got. I was
where.
gonna say I got people down
Yo,
there.
I
Like,
don't know where I was. I don't know what was going on, but long story short, I got my car.
okay, that's good.
So like,
That's all we're caring about right
long story
now.
short, I got my car.
Oh my
So we're all
lord.
good. Yeah.
Leaving people out in the camera like, what happened to the lady?
Man, I
Like,
don't.
hey, don't worry. Like, I'm pretty sure she's all
I'm
right.
pretty sure she was fine. I'm pretty sure.
There.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That is pretty crazy. Now, being on the road that entire time,
Mhm.
like, did you develop any other new skills, new qualities? Did it help sharpen you as an artist?
Yeah, I think the best like sauce for an artist is just experience,
Hmm.
and I mean that. Yeah, simple as that. Like it's just like you get those experiences, and you can kind of like, whether it be vocals, whether it be writing, whether it be playing an instrument, you can draw from those experiences, the feelings that you felt from those
So
experiences,
you push
or
people to go out there, like gain a
yeah,
little bit more experience, a little bit more.
yeah. It's just gonna give you a different outlook on things. Like I wrote there's a song that I wrote. I don't even know what I'm gonna call it, but I think I'm gonna call it Omaha.
Okay,
Because I wrote it in Omaha,
that's what's up.
thinking about Omaha and like just like the experience of it. You know what I mean? I went to Omaha, Nebraska. I think about a year ago now, probably. Um,
How was that experience? Because I know a lot of people would be like, they think of like, even Indiana to some folk, they'll be like, oh, you just out in the cornfield. It's like, no, they got cities.
Whatever people think about Indiana is probably what they think about Omaha. I'm gonna say
Literally?
that. I'm gonna say that. Like it's probably the same type of vibe, but Omaha is actually a big city, and the actually really cool thing about it is that um, you can feel and tell that it is a very indigenous city, or an indigenous place, as far as
Okay.
like Native Americans, people of color.
Do they have like reservations there and
Yeah,
stuff like that?
yeah, yeah,
Really?
yeah. I'm not sure if it's actually in Omaha, Nebraska, but I believe there's something that is called an Omaha Indian. Don't quote me on that, but
Okay.
like it is very close. There are like
Really?
two or three. I think there's two or three reservations very close. I remember looking it up while I was out there. So,
That's crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy to even think about that they're
No,
like they're still around.
no, it's a really good vibe. Like the music scene is really nice. Like
Okay.
people are really cool.
Really dope city.
You should go there.
Omaha. I
Yeah,
have to go
yeah,
there
you should
now.
go there, man. Yeah.
All right, let me write it down. Omaha.
You don't got no more room,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, for real. Maybe my stomach, my leg, or something.
Right on.
Now, 2025 here. Were there any resolutions that you had for goals
Mhm.
coming into this year? Like, what is it looking like for this year that you have planned?
Um, honestly, I've never been a big resolution guy.
Okay.
Um, I just kind of like have a plan that I've just been working, and I'm here at this point in the plan.
Hmm.
And I think that this year will, like I said, I just moved back to Fort Wayne a couple months ago. Um, the place I'm moving in, I'm gonna like turn it into like a studio, a photography studio, you know, a full creative studio,
Cool.
to do whatever I would like to do or what I need to do, and you know, also for other creatives as well. So that's gonna be. I think it's gonna be about community.
That's awesome,
Yeah,
man.
like a community. I've spent a lot of time on the road, and because of that, I've it has I have not been able to build that type of community.
Right.
I have connections, like real connections, and like with real people that care. But like, it's hard to build a community when you're moving so much. Um, so there's like, you know, there are places that, you know, I'm still going to go back to, I'm still going to travel to, or whatever. But I think now I'm in the mindset of like kind of connecting these places, and I feel like Fort Wayne is one of those places that needs to be connected to Indianapolis or a Chicago or a Cincinnati or Detroit, things of that nature, and like vice versa, because I know people, or not just me knowing people, but like there are people that are like-minded doing the same things, and
There
you
are
know,
there are a lot of things like happening
mhm.
in the city, like a lot of like
Yeah,
I want to really say upgrades, but like
yeah,
pretty dang close. Like,
yeah, for
cause like you
sure.
got like more money getting filtered through the city
Yeah,
more than ever. You got kind of like reinventing the whole city,
yeah,
bringing everything back downtown.
yeah.
I'm starting to see a lot more artists pop,
Hmm.
whether and it's not just music, like
It's
everything
in
in
it.
the
Yeah,
entertainment side of
yeah.
things, and
It's real.
even with me being like I do a lot as well, and like just
Hmm.
seeing like just modeling, even like I'm seeing more fashion
Yeah,
shows
for
starting to
sure,
pop up
man.
around here,
For
which is
sure.
dope, which I would love to see more. I
Of
mean, hey,
course, man.
shout out, I
Yeah,
mean, if you got, if you want your boy to come on
you
out,
need
hey,
them.
hey, that's what I'm saying.
You need them.
Hey, bro, if you a designer, hit me up, bro. I'm just trying. Don't have to drive all the way to Chicago,
Right on, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's. I think that's like a man, like this place right here, like this, just like this is a great, this is a great one right here.
Right, in the GE
Just
building.
like right here. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I see
Like,
cats out the bag. I bought the whole GE building for the night.
man, just the whole night, man. I'm telling you, my dog is doing
Hey, I'm trying,
it.
dog. I'm trying.
No, but yeah, it's a great situation, man.
Hey, that's a
I think
hey.
it's
That might be
beautiful,
a future plan for somebody out there,
man.
man. Hey,
I
think
think
about it.
so.
Fashion show in the GE building,
I
man.
think so. I think it will happen. I think it's inevitable. I mean, that's what they built it for, I
I mean,
assume.
they also got that strip in the back right next to the market with like
Yeah,
the lights. You
yeah,
can
yeah,
do
yeah,
something at
yeah,
night.
for sure,
You
for
know, you can
sure.
have food vendors right
Yeah,
there.
most def.
It's all right there.
Yeah, I think. I mean, like, this stuff is really coming, man. And
Speaking
that's
of community, hey, community right there.
this is like, you know, I mean, maybe this is a good time to speak on it, but like the improvements that are coming to Fort Wayne are for a reason.
Hmm.
Um, this is now the business side of me, right?
Right.
Um, any city, every city is a business, you know. So the things that they're investing in, they expect a return on, right? Um, so like, um, there's like 4 or 5 major companies that are moving to the Midwest, specifically near Fort Wayne. Um, that is going to create this boom, and these booms are happening in Warsaw, South Bend, Fort Wayne, Indianapolis. It's not just Fort Wayne that this is happening. Fort Wayne is one of the major hubs because it's the second largest city. I just talked to a dude a week ago from Texas. He just moved here. He told me more about Fort Wayne than I knew. You guys have this amount of growth, XYZ, this that.
It
Like,
is.
this is like, these type of people are moving here. Um, and I don't want to say type of people, but like, uh, I want people to understand that
I mean,
there are
people
new,
do always go where the money goes.
yeah,
Let's be honest.
yes, there are new jobs coming here. There are new jobs coming here. There are a lot of data centers being built. There's a lot of manufacturing industries coming back. Again, there are new jobs coming here, and there's a lot of them. And if we as a community, and when I say we as a community, the people that live in Fort Wayne that have been here, if we don't prepare ourselves to be in that flow, then you will be gentrified, and it is already happening.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's something that I feel very passionate about
Yeah.
because you know, some people just don't know that information, and I'm lucky to come across some of these conversations, or meet some of these people that are making these moves to where I
Well,
can see it happening.
I would agree with that, but then I would also add an
Mhm.
element of people might not know how to digest that information.
No, for
You know,
sure. That's why it's like I don't know if this is the right way to like, it's definitely a conversation. I think it's a conversation that needs to start being had. People need to start thinking about it, talking about it with one another, seeing what is coming here.
not a lot of people
Um,
even know Google's moving here,
yes, Google is moving here.
which
I
is
just like
crazy.
I and like I'm not no lie. I just talked to them a couple weeks ago about like they reached out to me. Like I work in these industries. I work in these sectors in various forms, doing audio visual type stuff.
Yeah,
It's kind of adjacent to like my creative things, which is how I make money. You know
which
what I
is
mean?
dope. Yeah,
So like those things are coming. Facebook Meta is coming here. Like you said, Google is coming here. Whirlpool is coming back. GM is coming back. Like all these things are coming back to the Midwest. Not only that, people are moving from bigger cities because the cost of living is just so high.
too high.
It's just so high. And like, you know, bless the people that are going through what is happening in California. But what is happening in California is going to accelerate that. And you will be surprised the amount of people in California that know about Fort Wayne. And I work with them. Like I go to Chicago. I went to Indianapolis, and the guy flew in from California. He lives in California to do a shoot for a company in Indianapolis. He has a property here in Fort Wayne.
Right.
Doesn't live here. Has never really spent time here. It is just a good investment location.
Well,
This
think
is what
the
this man.
value's going up.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
what this man from California is telling me. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to him about this, like, and, whatever. Telling, I think I just moved into the new place that I'm in now. Um, when we were talking about that, but anyways, man, like I know that's a lot to digest, but I think that people should start talking about it, and like I would like to talk about it more. I don't know
I mean,
how
hey
to.
man, you can
You know what I
come. I
mean?
mean, you're coming back on
You
the
know,
show, so we can do this.
You know what I
Trust
mean?
me,
For
I
sure.
love hearing about this stuff
For
too.
sure.
That's
For
why
sure,
I'm just
man.
letting you go, because I'm
No.
just like, no, I agree with a lot of what you're saying.
Oh man, it's serious. I think it's important. It's very important.
Because all that is attached to the main thing, which is future, and we all need to be looking towards the future. Yeah, we need to focus on surviving in the present and
Yeah.
the here and now.
Yeah.
But then you also need a framework of like what's
Yeah.
to come.
Exactly.
And as you get older, like I
Mhm.
would hope that you would strive to actually try to sharpen the proverbial sword, like,
Yeah, man.
and just make sure that you know what's coming.
That's what it's about. I mean, maybe that's not what it's about, but like it makes sense.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, hey man.
Yeah.
But like I said, man, I appreciate you for showing on up, showing
Yeah.
some love, sliding on out. Like I said, also you're gonna come back on the show.
No,
I always tell
most
people
def-
like
most
this
def.
is like you getting jumped into the gang right
Right
over
on.
here. You gotta break them in. Gotta break them in.
I know.
But before we get on out of here,
Mhm.
you keep doing your thing,
Mhm.
making this the home hub now. So if you want to hit my guy up,
Yeah.
he's here in the fort.
Yeah.
All his info will be down in the description. But one more question. Where do you see all this stuff going in the next couple of years? Like, what's the overall end game of Mr. Guy? And I know you said before, like, you don't really like think like that.
Yeah.
But like, what's something that you can broadly say about what you're trying to do?
I will say that I really believe that I've done everything that I want to do.
Okay.
Like, I'm a guitarist. I did it. I learned how to play. Like, I've been a rapper. Um, using cameras. Working with cool people. I've came to a point to where I've realized, like, okay, man, like, because you kind of like go on this kind of like hamster wheel of like just doing shit because you feel like you are, you know, you have to, or like you're trying to chase something. But I've really realized, like, damn, you've done what you wanted to do. Like internally, I feel that. I think now it's doing it with purpose and like,
I like that.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
not to say I wasn't before, but like
yeah.
now I
It's a different
really,
level.
it's a different level. Now I know how to do these things. I know what I can do with them. I know what can come from them, and like to do it with purpose and also community is, I think, is a meaningful thing. And that's, I think that's just kind of where I'm at with it. You know, um, yeah, that's the best way I can put it.
I love that, man.
Yeah,
Love that for you. Love to see you doing your thing. Like I said,
likewise.
man, every time I'm on Facebook, like I'll see you do like, oh, he was over there, he did this with this person, and you just standing there taking a picture, like, yeah, I did that, and I'm like, God damn it, he's doing it. And
Man,
I'm happy for
I
you. I love
appreciate you,
seeing the
bro.
success that you have. And
Likewise, my dog.
yeah,
Likewise, man.
and can't wait. I know you're a little bit higher than me,
No,
but
no,
I'm like,
no. Ain't
man,
no,
I'll
no,
be up there with you soon.
no. We here together, my dog.
Yes,
Come on,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
We here together.
But hey, go ahead, shout out any place we can find you.
Yeah.
It will be in the description, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
But shout out any place we can find you.
Yeah, you can find me Guy Zensai on Instagram. Guy Mars, you can search that pretty much anywhere. Yeah,
Just like that.
yeah. If you see me, say hi. I'll say hi back.
That's it. You better say hi. You better say hi. But until next time, y'all stay royal out there. Peace.
Peace.
Bitch, I'm numb. Bitch, I'm numb. Bitch, I'm numb.
Hey, yo, I definitely appreciate y'all for checking out this here video. Make sure you go ahead and check out any of the new and old content that is right above me. And make sure y'all stay royal out there. Peace.